Better is one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. What God is saying right there is it's better to have one handful of something good than have two handfuls full of something you think is great. But it's better to have one marriage that you're actually investing in than to have every girl in the world liking you and trying to keep up to please everybody. I got some examples because some of us are like one hand. See, when you have one handful, you leave room for God. See, when you have one handful of something, you can give. If he tells you to give, you can pick up, you can be generous, you can do other things. But most of us are carrying everything we can carry. See, I'm good. I'm blessed. Look at me. I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed in the field. And we're carrying weights and walking around trying to prove to people that we're enough. And God says, could you do less? Could you have less? Could you actually be humble and not take the credit for what I'm doing in your... It's okay to just have one handful and be peaceful than to have two handfuls with toil and all of these other types of distractions. That's why God is coming to you today to give you this message of less is more, because he's telling us to cast aside every weight that wouldn't just stop us, that would slow us down. And as we're walking, many of us have so much stuff, so much approval we're needing, so many things that we're trying to keep and get, and status and love and likes and all of these different things. And God says, is it okay if you have less? Could you just have enough to be satisfied and peaceful? Or do you want so much that it causes pain where it was supposed to cause a blessing? And I want to remix this passage for you because some of you are just looking at me. I'm going to give you the same passage of Ecclesiastes 4:6 in the MLT version, the Michael Living Translation. Let me help you. Better is a job that pays less with time for your family than a high-profile position with a broken marriage. Less is more. Better is being okay with your singleness and being at peace than being thirsty and chasing every counterfeit who will end up damaging you. Oh, that girl in the back is like, amen, amen, amen. Okay. Can I help you? Better is accepting your calling and developing it in obscurity than trying to be and do everything that seems profitable and successful at the moment. Oh yeah, I got a few more verses for you. Better is being humble and letting God elevate you than being ambitious and trying to make a name for yourself that you have to sustain. Oh, come on, let's be honest. A lot of us are out here striving when God's saying, I already got it for you. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I had a plan for you. But you've been working your plan and not my plan. And I'm asking you again today, will you allow me to set the pace of grace for your life?